If you are purchasing gifts for friends, family, or work colleagues, what better gift to give them than a wallet top up on PlayStation, Xbox, or Nintendo? Support my channel this Christmas period and purchase yours at Boost Gaming using the link down below. Yo guys, what is going on? It's your boy Fxtch here, back with a brand new YouTube video. And in today's video, actually kind of a detour because I was actually meant to upload a different video today, but this came out just today and Fortnite actually released a tweet. Basically, Fortnite are releasing a new feature which could potentially increase your FPS, especially for those lower end systems. So maybe you play on a laptop and literally cannot run the game. This is going to potentially help you run the game, or even if you just have a low end PC, you get bad FPS and FPS drops, this could really help. And we're going to be talking about that all in this video. Now, if this video goes ahead to help you in any way, shape, or form, you learn anything today, all I ask you to do for me is drop a like on the video. It takes 2 seconds. These videos take a while to make, and yeah, it just really does support the video, pushes out to further people. You can also go the extra mile and subscribe to the channel with post notifications turned on, therefore you never miss an upload just like this. Remember code Fxtch in the Fortnite item shop. And without further ado, let's get straight into this. So getting straight into this, most of this video will be recorded on my desktop here, but I'm over on Twitter and Fortnite actually released this tweet. This was so unexpected, like it just happened randomly. I got the notification, I was like, wait, Fortnite are actually listening. And I'm going to explain a little bit more about why I think they're listening, because basically what this is, or what this tweet says, it says PC not quite what it used to be. With the next update, the new Fortnite Performance Mode lightens the load on CPU and GPU, boosting your PC FPS. Fortnite will run better and maintain a smooth frame rate. Learn how to set up performance mode. Then they give an article which we'll be checking out in a minute and going in depth on, explaining for you guys. But this was a tweet, and the reason I think they're listening is because this is what we need. This is what we've always needed. We've said for so long, the game is so unoptimized, like it's beyond done right now. Like the game really needed an optimization update, something that they could implement in the game to make it run easier for those low-end users, and even like high-end PCs struggle to run the game. And the performance of Fortnite it's just been bad for a long time. We all know that. You guys watch all my FPS boost videos, and I see people commenting just being generally disappointed with Epic. Like the game used to be so easy to run all the way back in like season 3 or even just chapter 1 of Fortnite. Like early stages of Fortnite, everything was so easy to run. Like I could have like literally a 1050 to I could have literally onboard graphics, I believe, onboard graphics, and like a somewhat decent processor, and I could run the game at like 100 FPS. Literally, like public games I could play and run the game and it was all fine. But now with those specs, or the specs I used to have, I'd probably get like 30 or 20 FPS. It's unbelievable. But now looking further into this article they posted, and I'll probably read some of this here, but basically said the first thing in here is actually smaller download, better performance. Players playing Fortnite and older specs now have a new option for playing the games. So yeah, just this right here kind of clarifies it's a setting, and he also put his image, and I think this is exactly the setting it's going to be, and it's right down here, and it's called rendering mode. And I think this is just they renamed DirectX version, because as you can see here, you can select between DirectX 11, DirectX 12, and something called performance mode, which is the new feature they're adding. Now there's a little description up here. They have the basic old description which talks about DirectX 11 and 12. I actually did make a whole video about DirectX 11 or 12, which one to use, but I think now you guys will probably just want to use this right here. And it says performance is an experimental new mode that offers significant performance gains by trading out visual quality to reduce memory usage and lighten the load on the CPU and GPU. So that's both your processor and graphics card. So basically what it's saying is you kind of just put this setting on, or at least what I think it's saying, you put this setting on right here, and what it's going to do, it will lower in some way certain visual quality to your game. So you can actually change your settings here. So if I actually open up out this image again, you can see graphics quality, you can always change these to low, but I think this pushes it like even further back than below, like beyond low. Like you get an even worse quality in a sense for a trade-off of basically better performance, but I also don't think you're gonna get too bad of quality. Like there's no way they make this thing look like a potato, because you can already do that with your 3D resolution, make the game look completely pixelated like Roblox, and it looks terrible. But I don't know, I really do feel like it will make your game still look good, and then you get that performance increase. So for the most part, this should just be a good feature for almost anyone who just wants a performance increase. At least that's what I hope. It could be terrible, your game could look super bad, and it just drives people away from using it entirely, and it's just not worth it. But nonetheless, it's going to help, because what they've put at the bottom here, what to expect, they basically explained a little bit how it's going to work, and they put some hardware examples. So they put hardware example 1, hardware example 2, and then they put basically 2 low-end spec PCs. So they did an i5 8GB of RAM with Intel UHD graphics card. I'm pretty sure this is onboard, it's not good. Then they did another system, so an AMD A10, but this time had 6GB of RAM, lower RAM, but still a terrible GPU. And as you can see, hardware example 2 actually does run a lot worse. So they did a before and after comparison. So I guess these are benchmarks or tests they did with this new feature they're implementing. And before, with this PC I'm highlighting here, hardware example 1, they got 24 FPS within game. And it does say right here they're using 720p resolution, so a lower resolution, I'm assuming low settings, and they only got 24 FPS with this benchmark. And after they enabled the new feature they're implementing, they got 61 FPS. So they just more than doubled FPS with just this feature they're adding, which is crazy to me. And with the other system, which is completely an AMD system, they actually got better results. So before they had 18 FPS with this benchmark, and then they got 45 FPS after this new setting was applied. So yeah, I mean, I don't think there is anything to complain about with this. It sounds crazy. Like, I know a lot of people who can only afford like lower end systems or even just have a laptop which has similar specs to these right here, and to be able to go from 18 FPS to 45, that difference is crazy. Like, it really is. And essentially that difference between not being able to play the game and actually being able to run a decent frame rate and still enjoy the game. Like, for example, right here, 24 FPS, I personally could not play on that, but 61, I think that's doable. That's about the same as console FPS, so it's definitely not bad whatsoever. And there was also some other things on this little formal article thing, and they did mention they're going to do a save hard drive space setting, or something you can change in your Epic Games launcher, which will literally save space on your game. I'm pretty sure, as it says right here, 14.48 gigabytes of space will be saved on your PC just by disabling this option, because this is with it enabled, so high resolution textures. And the way you'll be able to actually get rid of this here is you just go here. It's not a feature yet. There's no actual specific date when this is coming out. They did mention it'll be next update, and if I go to the day right now, it is currently a Monday, so it could, I think it's either Tuesdays or Thursdays they're dropping updates. So around the 15th or 17th we should hopefully be seeing this feature. But what you'd want to do is go here, go to options, and right underneath save the world, there'll basically be an option just to disable this feature here, which is high resolution textures. You disable that and it will save space on your PC, and that alone can really help game performance. But with that all being said, that is all I have in today's video. I kind of just wanted to push this out to you guys and just make sure that you do know this is coming, and it's coming very soon, potentially in the next like 4 days, if that. This will be coming out, and then when you see the feature, you're now not going to be confused. You're going to know what it is, and I guess you'll just have to try it out. So I don't want you guys coming back to this video commenting should I use it or not, like when the feature is to come out. Just honestly give it a try, see if it makes your game any better. And obviously you're gonna get that quality decrease, that your game won't look as good, but just see if you like that. See if for you, like subjectively, you feel that trade-off is worth it. And I mean, if you have a really low-end PC, like literally a laptop, I think it's a no-brainer. You probably will just want to have this enabled. But you know what, I'll probably drop a video when this is fully released and talk a little bit more about it. But for now, I just, yeah, as I said, just wanted to bring this out to you guys. Make sure you're fully aware of this. I'm sure all you laptop players are super happy right now. Let me know in the comments what you think about this, what specs you have, and if you think this would genuinely help you, because I feel like this is going to help so many people, and it's nice to see that Fortnite are actually caring again. But yeah, if you did enjoy the video, this did happen anyway, drop a like for me, subscribe to the channel. I hope everyone has an amazing day. It's been your boy Fxtch, and yeah, peace. If you guys are not yet already in my Discord server, I do highly recommend you come over and join. We are so close to 100,000 members. Right now we are at 80,000, and if all of you from this video, you know, my community, join, we can actually build something pretty good here. My goal actually is to hit 100,000 members before the end of the year. You know, we have giveaways in here, general chat, self-promotion. You guys can come here, promote yourself, and grow as one. I will leave the link in the description.